Hello all, this is me. Today I'm a little bit stressed and worried. Why? Because my financial situation is going down day by day. This was not always the case. I am a successful businessman and I have a large retail shop in New York City. And my shop was always busy with lots of customers. Because of current pandemic situation, all my customers are flying out. Hello and welcome to my video course on Get into IT Software Engineering World from a Story. Basically, every video I will like telling a story with a situation where you will see some characters like that, and also computer software tools technology involved with those characters. Your goal will be to enjoy the story first, then try to understand all those characters in the story, what they are doing, how they work together by using all those software tools and technology. Finally, we will be like one of them by practicing what they did in the story. So these are some other characters. The story will drive us into a practical situation, like why and how a software development process starts. This way, we will naturally fall into learning and practicing simultaneously on the topic of software engineering. So let's start it. As you saw already, I'm stressed for my financial situation. I had a good number of customers coming into my stores, but because of pandemic, I'm losing customers and money. So I discussed this problem with one of my friends who works in information technology, and he gave me a nice idea to build a website and sell my product online. So I don't need to worry about customer coming into my store. I can put my product into my website and then I can deliver them to my customer house. My friend also gave me a contract of a software development company whose name is Microsoft, and it's also stored in New York City. So I immediately decided to walk down to Microsoft office building and gave them a contract to build a website for me. Now here we will start seeing what happened from Microsoft side on this development. They basically first assigned two of their special employee. One is called product owner and the other one is called Scrum Master. So we have a product owner, Mr. Brown, and a Scrum Master, Mr. John. However, to build the entire website or software, Microsoft needs to hire more engineers that are skilled in some separate area of the software development process. So Microsoft interviewed and onboarded 4 other engineers. Let's get introduced to them. Tom, a Backend Developer, Jessica, a Frontend Developer, Pinky, a Quality Assurance Engineer, and Devops Engineer, Mr. Eric. So we get a team that will help us to build the software. This is what we call a software development team in information technology world. Our goal through the entire classes will be trying to become one of them. But product owner and the Scrum Master, these 2 roles will be beyond my course, so I will not talk a lot about them. However, remember, they will be with us through the entire course. We will follow other engineers' role one by one. We will see their activities to understand their work. Later, we will decide which roles and responsibilities we are comfortable with to stick on for our future career. So let's understand one by one of their roles and responsibility. Meet Jessica, a front-end developer. You can also be a front-end developer like her. The only thing you must do is follow her work and practice what she does in future classes. This engineering position is very creative and it's very enjoyable. Also high demand in IT market. They basically decorate the actual face of a software or an app we see around us. Learning front-end development is not a very challenging if you are passionate, if you want to learn it and if you are dedicated on it. However, Jessica will definitely show us lots of cool stuff to become a front-end developer for a software company. Let's meet Tom, a backend developer. So if you look into this picture to understand the backend, you can think like that you have delivered a nice delicious food into the front end to your customer, but your backend is unorganized and it can lead to a bad situation in future. So Tom comes in this case to clean up the backend and organize the backend properly. So he makes sure information that is submitting through the front end stored correctly inside a electronic database system, this kind of thing. And this position is also a little bit challenging, but however, I saw lots of people love to be a backend engineer. Again, we have Tom to help us to become a backend engineer. Now let's have a combined look of both front-end and backend developer. So basically what you see in this picture is when a front-end developer is nicely developing the face of a software, behind the scene a backend developer is supporting with all the data organizing, sending, receiving, securing, all those stuff. Now let's go and check Pinky. She is my favorite. She is QA, which we call quality assurance engineer, and she is the first one who certifies the software before it goes to client side. So you can think like while producing honey, Pinky is the one who makes sure it doesn't come with a bee, right? It goes pure honey in a bottle, not the bee in it. So in technical world, you can think like bee as a bug. So her duty is to find out bug and point us or other team member that you have to clean it. Okay. And finally, the Eric, the DevOps guy. This is like a roles which actually is very interesting roles. If you think about a software system, you think about lots of computers together working together, right? So he's the guy who assembled those computers. He also makes sure the network channels, how the traffic will come, from which channel this traffic will come, this kind of stuffs. And also he scaled down the power of machines, like how much power a machine needs, right? How much data storage, how we will organize those things. It's a very costly and demanding position in today's IT market. The salary range can be almost $200 per hour, but it needs proper learning and also some certification to go into this position. There is a certification called AWS Solution Architect, a course that we can complete, and obviously Eric will show us lots of cool stuff to help us move into this career. If you see the last picture here, Eric is working with lots of tools and technology together to make sure the product is getting delivered into a correct environment to the client or to the entire world. Okay, now the team is ready to start their journey on developing the software. However, at the beginning stage, the team need to choose one development process. In IT world, we call it practicing SDLC. In a full form, it's called software development process or software development life cycle. Now, don't get scared by seeing this big SDLC picture on the right side. This is for now, just try to understand, is like a discipline, a routine, schedule for engineers to follow while they develop a software. There are multiple SDLC process can be choose in a development, but for simplicity we will only see one specific model called Agile model. Okay, this is the most famous, faster and practical model practicing nowadays in software development world. So it looks like this. So if you see from the beginning, we have a Scrum Master. So the model is called Agile Scrum, and it needs a team. The team will have a Scrum Master, a product owner, and then our people who will continue developing the software, like Devops, QA, developer, right? All those things. And finally, the summary. So if we summarize, then we can say that to develop a software like website, we need a proper team. Okay, a software development team can have a product owner, a Scrum Master, 2-3 developer, quality or test engineer, and DevOps. A software development team need to follow a SDLC process. Agile Scrum is a modern software development process that our team will follow. And to be continued, in the next class we will start our day 1 in Agile. So everybody in this story, all the characters, they will come together their first day in Agile to start to kickstart the process. Thank you. Let's see in the next class.